Hello IGN, my name is Jose Otero and oh my, I think this is my favorite thing I've bought since we've gotten here for TGS coverage. Tokyo Game Show is this week, but a good friend of mine was able to hook me up with Hyrule Graphics, which is basically the new Zelda book that is coming out in the West in February, I believe it's 21st, 2017. You can pre-order this book now, but who wants to wait till February? So it's out now in Japan, why not just go through it? So basically this is divided into 3 sections. They have basically a section on what they call master illustrations, where you're just getting overall like big sort of looks at different art from the Zelda games, but from a more holistic like view of, for example, that was the cover of Wind Waker. Speaking of Wind Waker, in the second chapter of the book, you focus more on the illustration portion of it. And you'll see there that you have different renders of characters, early concept drawings. Some of it you've seen before, some of it you really haven't. One of my favorite things that they start doing is really coming closer to what the assets look like in the game versus, you know, the final, the sort of the art that was leading up to it. They've even got a section on some of the bosses themselves. For example, everybody's a fan of Goma and that first Goma fight in the Wind Waker. But as you end the illustrations section, the character illustrations, you'll always have a page that shows you every item that was in the game, and I think this is incredibly cool in and of itself. Now, there are interviews with certain key Nintendo people also. Dark Horse is going to be translating that with Nintendo of America, so that's going to be cool to see. But the final 2 things I want to show you, one is that you've got in the extras section, so this is every Zelda logo. Right now, this is every logo in Japan, and there is a section for every Zelda logo in the West. And of course, any mention of Zelda would not be complete without acknowledging this thing right here. Zelda Breath of the Wild concept art, which all of it is stuff that we've already seen, that's been out, that Nintendo of America has put out since the build up to E3, but if you're hungry for that game, this is just another reminder of that thing you really want to play in 2017. But that's Hyrule Graphics. Now in Japan, it's roughly 4,000 yen, which is 40 bucks. You're gonna have to check out the pre-order link to see what the final sale price is. But regardless, that is your early look. If you are a big-time Zelda fan, this is the one for you. And for everything Zelda and Tokyo Game Show, you're in the right place at IGN.